New this morning, Disney's streaming service is up and running, but not without a few glitches. Disney Plus launched at 3 o'clock this morning, but it had some technical difficulties, mostly with streaming and also with logging in. Disney says it is working to fix the issues. What caused the problem isn't known, but a Disney spokeswoman says demand exceeded expectations. The streaming service costs $7 a month, which is about half of what Netflix's most popular plan costs.
One of the offerings on Disney's new streaming service is a short film about a little boy and his father called Float. This Pixar short tells the story of a loving father who does everything to make his young son fit in from the moment he realizes his little boy has a gift that makes others stop and stare. So happy to welcome to the Nine the director of Float, Bobby Rubio, and the film's producer, Krissy Cababa. Thank you and congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deja.
I had the privilege of watching this yesterday, and I cried because I saw myself in this father's story.
Oh, thank you.
And this really is your story.
Yes, yes, yes. The story is based off of my relationship with my son, Alex. And I found out that my son was different from the other children. And it was just me trying to deal with that. And I'm lucky to have this short to express my feelings towards that.
You know, it's funny because I tell my children, there's no one else like you. All children are different from every child. How do you tell such a universal story in 7 minutes?
That was really, actually, that was one of the big challenges of the short, because Bobby's journey, you know, to the father he is now took many, many years. But we had, you know, 7 minutes to tell this story. So one of the challenges in storytelling was sort of how do we condense that down and how do we really make it feel like, you know, a difficult journey for the dad to go through.
You have to be so economic with not just your images, but also your words. There's one spoken line of dialogue in this film. And I think every parent in a bad moment has said it to their child, essentially saying, why can't you just be quiet, sit down, fit in, tie your shoes? And it really made me re-examine how I interact with my children when I'm not out in public. Was that also another hope of yours?
Yes, because behind closed doors we're different. And then outside you have this public persona, and I wanted people to see themselves, and then I wanted this to be ring true and real for people.
And one of the gifts that we had working with our crew is that many of the crew share their own stories of when they had that moment with their child, you know, what sent them over the edge and how they felt, and that I think informs a lot of what you see on the screen.
Now, Bobby, I know that you were a doodler from way back. You were, you know, you were sitting in the back of the classroom drawing. Streaming services weren't around when we were all kids. This world of streaming opens up a whole new avenue for artists such as yourselves. How important is that?
Oh, it's very important, because now it gives me another avenue to tell my stories, tell all of our stories, and I am grateful for this opportunity to do so. I like it. And there's a special program within Pixar I also like that encourages people who might not get top billing in some big fancy projects to get their names out there. Tell me about Spark Shorts.
The Spark Shorts program is something that's fairly new to Pixar. We call it sort of independent filmmaking at Pixar. So we have a smaller budget than we would give to the theatrical shorts, which means that we can give more filmmakers an opportunity. So we're hoping to encourage new filmmakers, and you know, both Bobby and I are first time in this role, and most of our crew were first time leaders in their roles. So it gives everyone at the studio a chance to sort of like stretch their wings a little bit and step into a role they might not have otherwise had the chance to do.
So is today, with the debut of the streaming service, is this like you're dropping your child off at nursery school for the first time?
A little bit,
For sure.
Got it.
Is he doing all right?
Right.
Is he going to do okay?
You're peeking through the window. Trust me, I've been there. Bobby and Krissy, congratulations to you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The film is Float. You have to see it. Bring your Kleenex. Mike and Sal back to you.
All right, guys. Yeah, thank you.